Welcome visitor to this visit to Rapid Creek, Dripstone Cliffs, and the University of Darwin. My name's Don, and it's a pleasure to have you along. Rapid Creek is a suburb of Darwin. It's bounded by the Timor Sea foreshore to the north, the Rapid Creek suburb in the east, Trower Road in the south, and Nightcliff Road in the west. Rapid Creek was originally established in the late 1800s when it was settled by the Jesuit mission, although this was abandoned at the turn of the century. There are many interpretive signs on the way to Rapid Creek. I photographed some of them. This one is about the ecology of the city. Darwin is unique among Australian cities in that its wildlife population contains so many conspicuous animals, of which the majority are native to this area. The Darwin Water Gardens is a popular picnic site with shaded playgrounds and picnic facilities, including free electric barbecues. A lush tropical gardens has been developed around the pools and foundations. Conspicuous wildlife, frogs in the sink. Not always seen because of their nighttime habits, but often heard, are two common species of frog, the green tree frog and the ground-dwelling marbled frog. Many frogs require trees as an important part of their habitat, particularly near water. In Darwin, frogs are extremely valuable in helping to control insects. Field-necked lizard. During the wet season, the field-necked lizard is often seen in gardens and the wooded parts of Darwin. It spends much of its time camouflaged on tree trunks and comes to the ground to feed on insects. It will use its frill when it comes under threat to scare away its predators, such as the preying birds and domestic and feral cats and dogs. This Google shot shows Rapid Creek with the footbridge at the mouth where it opens onto the Indian Ocean. We approach the cycle path at the footbridge across Rapid Creek. There's a great view from the top of the footbridge, which is quite elevated. The creek's not that large in the dry season in October. We continue along the cycle path towards Darwin University. Rapid Creek is a small, relatively natural drainage system located wholly within Darwin's northern suburbs. The creek system is 9.8 kilometers long and drains a total catchment of 28 square kilometers. It supports a number of important remnant vegetation communities, including paperbark swamps, savanna woodlands, pandanus communities, riverine monsoon forest, and mangroves. Associated with these communities is a rich and varied wildlife. A resource to protect, mangroves. Mangroves extend from the mouth of Rapid Creek to the Darwin Water Gardens. At its upstream limit, the dominant mangrove is the white-flowering black mangrove. This community is healthy, comparatively robust, and has recovered well both from cyclone damage and clearing and filling during the mid-70s. As a result, the short, steep banks of the estuary, the community is not as clearly banded as for other areas of the top end. The rare holly-leaved mangrove has been identified in the area. Let's return to mangroves. Mangroves are among the most fertile, productive coastal ecosystems in the world. They are essential to the life cycle of many fish and other marine animals. The term mangrove describes trees and shrubs which grow between the high and low tide areas on tropical to mid-latitude shores. But mangroves also refers to the whole ecosystem. Mangrove communities include not only the trees themselves, but also epiphytes, algae on the mud surface and roots, and plankton in the surrounding water. All these contribute to producing organic matter. The organic matter is the basic food source available to consumers of the coastal marine food chain. Stingers. Box jellyfish can be deadly. Also called stingers, the box jellyfish is the most dangerous jellyfish in the world. The box jellyfish is called this because of its squarish-shaped bell, from which grow up to 15 long tentacles. Although from the sea surface, a swimming stinger can be almost invisible. These long tentacles are capable of injecting large amounts of a powerful venom. This venom is usually meant to stun small crustaceans, but for humans touched by accident, the venom can be fatal. Box jellyfish are found in the muddy coastal waters from northeastern Australia across the top end to northwestern Australia. They feed on small red shrimp, abundant during the wet season, and can be found in very shallow water. It's clearly apparent that Rapid Creek was attractive to early settlers. From the early times on, the name has remained in common local usage, and it's evident that settlers continued to visit the area. In a book published in 1882, William Snowden described traveling from Palmerston, Darwin, to Casuarina Beach, passing Rapid Creek, which rushes swiftly along its bed during the wet season, but at other times during the dry, its waters are clear and crystal. The year 1882 was also crucial because it saw the establishment of the first known permanent settlement in the area. An interesting newspaper article dated 2005, April the 12th, talks about a rogue saltwater crocodile caught in Rapid Creek. Rangers harpooned a 2.3 meter salty in suburban Rapid Creek overnight, Northern Territory Parks and Wildlife officers said. We've now reached the Casuarina Reserve, including Gripstone Caves. Casuarina Reserve includes the suburb of Tiwi, part of Brington and Wanguri. It also includes the new suburbs of Lyons, part of the Royal Darwin Hospital, Darwin Private Hospital, Gripstone High School, and Tracy Village Sports Club. 2006, walking dogs on the beach during the wet season. We are here at Dripstone Cliffs is just